morning, and welcome to CDR Pre-Show. Right now, we're showing you CDR24 segment replays. Coming up next, we'll show you some more CDR24 segment replays. And later on, CDR24 Morning News Show with Michelle Gonzalez, Jesse Davila, and Alexander Menchaca goes live at 9 a.m. You're watching CDR24 Pre-Show. It was a cool evening in Del Rio. The local police department welcomed families and the community to their holiday-themed gathering, a warm twist on their usual Coffee with a Cop event. This time it was called Cocoa with the Cop, and a cheerful crowd turned out for cocoa, coffee, and slices of cake. Children laughed and chatted with officers or played games, and parents took the chance to get to know the people who serve their community. For the first time, folks met Officer Itchy, the new mascot of the City of Del Rio Police Department. Alongside other officers, Officer Itchy handed out gifts to every child, bringing wide smiles. The event didn't stop there. This year, the police department had invited the City of Del Rio Animal Control to join in, organizing an adopt-a-thon where visitors could meet pets hoping for new families. It all made for a scene filled with laughter, curiosity, and kind connections. Chief Ramirez explained the idea behind the gathering.
The impact it's had on the community is just, in my opinion, acceptance. The staff came up, we were thinking of some different things we could do, and of course we all like to celebrate Christmas. This weather starts to get a little bit cold, and there's nothing better than having some cocoa and being outside and, warming up, having some nice lights, and of course getting some presents from Santa Claus. So and that's what we're kind of trying to do. This is what kind of started this. We just want to do something that everybody has fun at, including ourselves.
Sergeant Galindo spoke warmly about the tradition and how it brings everyone closer together during the holidays.
It was put together, it's our third annual Cocoa with the Cop. It was put together to give back.
We hope you enjoyed this segment. You can find the full version on ConnectDelRio.com or Connect Del Rio social media pages. Good morning, and welcome to CDR Pre-Show. Right now, we're showing you CDR24 segment replays. Coming up next, we have CDR24 Morning News Show, starting at 9 a.m. You're watching CDR24 Pre-Show. Cafe Sol, the new spot for gourmet cupcakes and cozy coffee breaks in Del Rio, officially opened its doors to the public with overwhelming community support. Located at 4730 US Highway 90, this new cafe is a dream come true for its owner, Gracelia Alviso. Alviso, who has been perfecting her baking skills for over 15 years, reflected on the journey leading up to the grand opening.
I have been baking for over 15 years, and it was my dream all along. And today, thanks to my parents, first of all, and my family, my kids, my husband, everyone, we're finally getting it after all these ups and downs and everything, but we're here now.
Starting out as a pop-up stand at local markets, Cafe Sol has evolved into a vibrant cafe offering not only delightful cupcakes, but a welcoming atmosphere for the community. Councilperson Jesus Lopez Jr. was also present at the event, offering his congratulations and kind words to Alviso and the new establishment.
So I hope this is all something that y'all look forward to in supporting her and continue the service that her and her family are providing for all the people on this side of town and anybody that drives through and wants a good cup of coffee closer instead of going all the way to town.
Cafe Sol is a perfect addition to the Del Rio scene, combining a rich history of family dedication with the promise of... We hope you enjoyed this segment. You can find the full version on ConnectDelRio.com or Connect Del Rio social media pages. This is CDR Pre-Show. Thanks for joining us here on Pre-Show. CDR24 Morning News Show starts in 2 minutes. The countdown will begin shortly. This has been CDR24 Pre-Show. We are about to begin CDR24 Morning News Show, Del Rio's first advanced modern news show. Stay tuned, and good morning, Del Rio. We are about to begin CDR24 Morning News Show, Del Rio's first advanced modern news show, with morning news anchor Michelle Gonzalez, co-anchor Jesse Davila, and meteorologist Alexander Menchaca. We will begin in just a few seconds. Stay tuned, and good morning, Del Rio.
Good morning, Del Rio, and welcome to Connect Del Rio 24, CDR 24. It's a beautiful day to live in Del Rio. My name is Bizi De Leon. I'll be filling in for Michelle this morning.
And good morning, everyone, and I'm meteorologist Alexander Menchaca.
It's been a beautiful month of December. Alexander, how's the weather looking?
You know, we had a warm couple of days these past couple of days. We're expected to stay warm, and we may have some big changes coming New Year's Day, but we'll have more of that on the weather segment.
So I wish the cold would stick a little bit. But we're doing layers. We're still doing layers, so it's okay. We've got quite a few stories to report on this morning, and Paul Mancha is visiting us here at the Connect Del Rio Studios. So let's get started. You're watching CDR 24.
You're watching CDR 24.
Good morning. We here at CDR hope each and every one of you are enjoying the month of December and hope you continue to do so as New Year's quickly approaches. We've got a lot to cover, so let's kick things off with a look at our eye in the sky. Let's head on down to the International Bridge just to see how traffic is going. Okay, well, there are a few cars, it seems like. Probably more than we would anticipate on a Saturday morning, but not too busy. For this camera, you can view it anytime on the City of Del Rio's website. Next, let's head over to our new camera from Gilbert Mercado Financial Services. Their camera is set up facing West Cantu Road, so you're taking a live look just 1 block away from the Connect Del Rio Studios. And it seems like it's pretty calm this morning. If you want to get out and about, it would probably be a good time to do that right now. Money Concepts Wealth Management and Financial Planning, Liberty Tax, and MoneyLink Financial Services, Inc. provide holistic wealth management and financial services, including retirement planning, income tax preparation, IRS representation, bookkeeping, payroll, and more. If you're a business and you have heavy traffic in your area, reach out to us to add your camera to our eye in the sky in exchange for some free advertising. Email us at info@connectdelrio.com or message us via our Facebook page. Let's go ahead and move into our next segment to see some updates from our local entities, school, and county. The City of Del Rio Police Department is ramping up traffic enforcement and security at the Del Rio International Bridge during the holiday season. With higher volumes of traffic expected, our officers will be actively monitoring for any unsafe driving behaviors, ensuring compliance with all traffic laws, and maintaining public safety. Drivers are reminded to follow speed limits, avoid distractions, no line cutting, and exercise patience while traveling. The City of Del Rio is making sure residents are aware of changes to their trash pickup schedule due to the upcoming New Year's holiday. Platform Waste Solutions will run regular service on Monday the 30th and Tuesday the 31st. There will be no trash service on New Year's Day. Collections will resume Thursday, January 2nd, with a one-day delay for the remainder of the week. For any questions, contact Platform Waste Solutions at 830-775-2715. Taking a look over at SFDR CISD, students and staff are still on vacation. The district has been closed from Monday, December 23rd, and will continue through Friday, January 3rd. There will also be no classes on Monday, January 6th for a teacher workday. Classes will resume Tuesday, January 7th. Let's head on over to Val Verde County. A public notice has been posted to the county website, notifying the public that a quorum may be present on the second floor of the county courthouse. It is expected to take place on Wednesday, January 1st, 2025 at 9 a.m. The notice is also sharing that they will be swearing in newly elected officials at that time. And that wraps up our local government and education segment. This morning, we have Paul Mancha from Haven's Toys and Collectibles joining us here in the studio with some information on the next Del Rio Comic Con. Welcome to Community Guests.
Hello, how you guys doing today?
Good morning, Paul.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Doing good. I'm doing really good. Thank you guys for having us.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, yes. I think we're going to get ready to have one of the biggest, the next step to our convention this year. And it's going to happen May the 3rd and 4th. It's 2 events, Saturday from 10 and all the way to 8, Sunday from 11 to 6, and it's going to happen at the glorious Civic Center Pecan Ballroom. I just want to mention a couple of people first before we mention the greatest events we're going to have this year. I'm very happy that my daughter is joining the executive director. She's part of the Renaissance Fair as well. There's 4 amazing individuals that do the Renaissance Fair, and I hope you guys can see that on October the 12th and 13th. My members, like I said, they're just unique individuals that come to my world and they know who you are, so I want to reach out and thank you guys. They're probably having coffee at Momo's right now. Shout out to Momo's. And of course my shop is Haven Toys and Collectibles in West Draculina's 213 South Main Street. 2 nerds that came together to form an amazing shop. And this year, like how we were mentioning earlier, we're introducing something that we're going back to our roots with our artists, like when we started 2011. The artists. One of the things that we're trying to do now is introducing Youth Artist Alley at our convention, and it's basically from anybody from 6 to 16, and that's going to bring actually another young artist to our conventions now again.
That's so great.
And that's something that
That's really
I appreciate, and we're trying to reach out to a lot of teachers out there that if you have or you're part of a youth group or something like that, talk to us, communicate with us, and then let's see what we can get as well for this year. And especially my creative marketing with cosplay coordinator, Jessica, she is doing a fabulous job when it came to last year's convention. So this year we're gonna see more different unique dance sequences and stuff like that to this one. And I wanna thank the city of Del Rio, and especially council members, the mayor, and then Jesse that always comes to the shop. And one thing, like I mentioned earlier, almost 40% veterans are part of our conventions. So Bad Company, MC Del Rio, thank you for you guys always picking up our guys, especially our artists or actors from San Antonio Airlines. But we're here to announce one of our biggest,
I'm excited.
and it's kind of cool because we're reaching different barriers. Now that our convention is hitting that status as a convention, as our Nerds Unite. So, drum roll, please. We are getting a Hall of Famer from WWE. We are getting, and he was in different brackets. He had the World Tag Team Champion. He was 2015 Hall of Famer. We are getting, and the cool thing, he is the father from Jimmy and Jay Usos, the Uso brothers. We're getting Rikishi.
Oh my God.
So Fatu, he is coming to Del Rio,
Yeah.
and I have to say, he is an amazing individual. He has gone to different areas. I'm surprised of all the different international places that he has gone before, especially like Triple A and all that stuff. And I just noticed that you are a wrestler fan.
I am a wrestler fan. I am.
So when I
know how major this
Yes.
is. That's really amazing.
And
I'm excited.
I'm excited. When we knew this, we kind of did a shout outs as well during the conventions. And then of course, when you're in the convention, sometimes you're in a whole different mode, you know? So when we released to some of our friends and that are WWE fans or AEW as well, of course, there's some, this year's, it's good just to be a wrestling fan, you know? And then I have a second one that Phil Zalazar, another cool artist that he's coming down. He's from close to that. He's been here already a couple times, but he's another individual that's helping us. Him and his wife are opening other doors to our Del Rio Comic Con, and I'm going to release a second guest on this platform as well. So you guys are going to get a double hitter, you know, and that one is going to be for all ages, and I can't wait. The only thing I can say is you're going to really nerd out on these guests as soon as we release the information. And of course, just to plug in more other stuff, I'm having my Paranormal Research Society Festival, kind of like the UFO Festival at the Whitehead Memorial Museum on the 19th. So there's so many good things that's happening, like the Draculina Fest, the Renaissance Fair, the Del Rio Comic Con to Del Rio. So we're just making so much Nerd Unites come to our place.
That's
and
so great.
I'm very honored to be part of the Del Rio Comic Con since 2011. This will be my 15th year being a director. Now my daughter's the second executive as well. So I'm really privileged to have so many good people on board. And of course, can't wait to have educators, first responders, veterans to come to our conventions. And I just noticed that you're a teacher, so I hope we can get more teachers involved with our art community, especially with our artists coming to our Youth Arts Alley as well.
Thank you so much.
Oh no, thank you guys.
And how could they get a hold of you? What's your best
So basically,
contact?
our best contact right now, if you go under our website, Del Rio Comic Con Convention, our website, And then, or you can find me at Hidden Toys Collectibles, 213 South Main Street, where I have a cool comic shop with my cool partner, business partner, Jacqueline Crystal Torres, with her husband. And every Fridays we have Pokemon tournaments. So it was something, every weekend we always have something, especially, we're just trying to make downtown another place back in the old days. I know if you remember back, if you go to different downtowns, they're bringing a lot of bricks and mortar, moms and pops places where you can actually still be a child. We have some cool arcades, so much things that you can remember as a child coming into a comic shop. So that's one of the things that's the benefit of the downtown coming back alive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just to mention a couple people too, is like, hey, you got, so many things out there that downtown or Main Street is being historical and alive again.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no, thank you guys.
It's been a pleasure.
Oh, thank you.
And I will definitely be in contact. I will
there
be
we
there.
go. Oh, thank you.
Any way I can help.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
so much.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you, guys. Bye. Nerds Unite. Bye.
We just want to say thank you to Paul for joining us this morning and sharing that exciting information for the upcoming Comic-Con. Coming up next, we've got a weather report from meteorologist Alexander Menchaca, and Willard Jenkins visited Elks Lodge to see what the local motorcycle group Gypsy did this past weekend. All that and more after these messages.
This episode of CDR24 Morning News Show is brought to you by Texas Heritage Real Estate, helping people find a place to call home while specializing in property management, farm and ranch, residential, and commercial. Texas Heritage Real Estate is your property partner in Texas. Southwest Assisted Living, a long-term care 360 senior home in Del Rio, Texas, specializing in having a secure facility, offering companionship and other senior services. Southwest Assisted Living offers the highest standard care for their seniors. Monsiváis Lawn Service, tree trimmings and all types of general landscaping. Call today for a free estimate. Lone Star Vitality, the perfect combination of knowledge and great products. A new way to improve your health. Lone Star Vitality has some of the best prices in town and has the best variety of hemp and CBD products. Border Federal Credit Union, supporting our community and helping you achieve your financial goals. Border FCU is your trusted partner for checking accounts, loans, investments, and much more. Comfort Tech Service Now. When it comes to ensuring the comfort and safety of your home, you need a reliable service provider that you can trust. Comfort Tech Service Now in Del Rio, Texas offers a comprehensive range of HVAC, plumbing, and electrical services tailored to meet your needs. Huerta La Esmeralda is selling pecans. Contact Huerta La Esmeralda at 830-719-5703 or contact them on WhatsApp to fill your craving on pecans. Texas Construction Company and Handyman Services, offering a variety of services for commercial and residential locations. From painting and tile work to cabinets and rental services, Texas Construction Company is there for you. Anam Ultima Moda, a grand liquidation of dresses and accessories is happening now. Find incredible discounts ranging from 30% to 70% with additional discounts available for wholesale. Contact or visit them today in Acuña. We'll be right back after these messages.
When your home needs expert care, Comfort Tech Service Now is here for you. And whether it's HVAC, plumbing, or electrical services, we've got you covered with skilled technicians ready to handle any issue. With our fixed right or it's free, your satisfaction is our top priority. From routine maintenance to emergency repairs, we're here ensuring your home stays comfortable and safe.
Service Now!
Call Comfort Tech Service Now, where your home's comfort is always our mission.
And now, some listings from Texas Heritage Real Estate. Texas Heritage Real Estate, your property partner in Texas.
It is time for Del Rio to grow. Whether it be through Find a Professional, a feature that allows Del Rions to find any business in town. Or maybe you might find yourself using Food Truck Central, a one-stop spot for all things food trucks. Or just maybe, you're open to the idea that video news is the future of Del Rio.
Here is your top story.
We are working towards establishing Del Rio's first active video news station. And more importantly, we're working towards a better Del Rio. Promoting local businesses, showcasing our community, and being a center point for information. We are Connect Del Rio, leading the digital change.
This is your local weather report with meteorologist Alexander Menchaca.
Welcome back to CDR24. This is meteorologist Alexander Menchaca, and this weather report is brought to you by Comfort Tech ServiceNow. You know, you saw yesterday pretty warm on the warm side. I was just talking to everyone in the studio that you felt like the sun was stinging you. You know, temperatures yesterday hit 81 degrees Fahrenheit. That's just a little bit abnormal here in South Texas. You know, we're used to that warm weather, but temperatures usually around 70 degrees here in Del Rio. But that warm weather did play a significant factor, you know, not only here in Del Rio, but across the state. Let's take a look at this video. We actually have footage here of a tornado that hit El Campo, Texas. El Campo, Texas is about an hour east of San Antonio to the west and an hour east of Houston. Because of that warm weather, it sparked up, you know, severe weather on the southeastern portion of the state. And it just gives you an idea of how diverse Texas is. Here we're sunny here in Del Rio, experience a great Christmas, you know, Eve and day. And other places are experiencing tornadoes. And that warm weather, you know, did play a significant factor. As you can see, you know, we had a really good, you know, tornado. Unfortunately, no one was hurt. You know, a few barns, a few, you know, rural areas were affected by this. But right now, there's no official rating on this tornado. But, you know, reports on Twitter are indicating that, you know, an EF2, EF3 rating would more likely be, you know, rated on this tornado, which is relatively pretty high here in December. And, you know, you're probably wondering on how that's going to affect your weather or if that warm weather is going to continue, you know, for this next couple of days. Well, let's take a look at our current live conditions. This is outside here on CDR24. This is on Gandu Street. You see that sun really bright this morning. Beautiful morning. Temperatures are in the low 50s, not a single cloud in the sky. It's a great day, you know, great morning to run those errands, you know, take that dog out for a walk. Do anything in the morning that you want to, you know, to get that checkbox going. But relatively beautiful conditions here in Del Rio. Probably want to wear a light jacket, but you could also be, you know, be really comfortable, you know, short sleeve if you feel like you want to enjoy that cooler weather. Let's go and look at how temperatures are going to be today. Temperatures in Del Rio are going to be in the lower 80s, 82 degrees here in Del Rio. Eagle Pass won't be too far away from us. San Antonio metropolitan area is going to be around the 80-degree mark as well. Most of the cooler weather is going to be in the hill country. Also near the I-35 corridor, San Marcos, Austin, they're going to be in the 70s, pretty comfortable, you know, opposed to that warmer weather that we've been seeing this week. It looks like most of the warmer weather is going to stay in south, you know, eastern Texas, as we'll be in the mid to low 80s. Tonight looks pretty well as well. You know, we're expecting mostly clear skies. Temperatures are going to be, you know, in the mid to low 40s, 45 here for Del Rio, 46 for Eagle Pass, 43 for Uvalde. Most of the warmer area is going to stay, you know, in the metropolitan area, but relatively nice, you know, beautiful night here in Del Rio. Now let's go and look for this upcoming week. You probably are wondering, what's the last week of 2024 going to look here for Del Rio? Even across Texas, you may be, you know, traveling and trying to get those last minute things done before we go into the new year. So today is actually going to be very significant. We're going to have a series of dry cold fronts move through the local area. And that first cold front is going to swing on through quickly today, as you can see whenever the graph, you know, reloads. And with that cold front moving through today, you aren't going to see any rain. You aren't going to see a big temperature change. You're going to see humidity change, and you're also going to see that wind speed change. But on Monday, we're going to have a secondary cold front move on through. And as you can see, that colder air begin to sink in. When that cold front moves in on Monday, you are going to notice some changes, and there's also going to be some changes for your New Year's Day and Eve forecast. So it's going to break down that New Year's Eve forecast for you. Here we have a breakdown of our New Year's Eve forecast here for Del Rio. We are expected to be relatively pleasant. We're going to be on average. Temperatures are going to be in the low 70s in the afternoon, 72 around 3 p.m. When we get closer to 6 p.m., we're going to look at temperatures being in the upper 60s. Wind doesn't look like it's going to be a problem. By the time we go to the evening, we are going to dip down to the upper 50s. And when we enter into 2025, we are going to be in the 50-degree mark. This is going to be relatively cooler than we've been seeing the last couple of days because of that cold front that's going to move through Monday. We are going to return to more, average cooler temperatures. If you also want to check out those wind speeds are going to be relatively light. So if you're going to have that campfire outside or you're going to cook out, it's going to be a really good, New Year's Eve to be able to do that. Let's go and look at our 5-day forecast, and now we'll break that down to you. Like I said, a light cold front is going to be moving through today. You're going to see some temperature changes later portions of the week. These cold fronts, you're going to notice the wind speeds change and the humidity change. We aren't going to see that colder air beginning to move through until New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, or that Wednesday. We are expected to be, back to that, December-like feel here in Del Rio, as we'll be in the mid to low 60s, and we'll return to that 40-degree weather. This has been the weather report brought to you by Comfort Tech Service Now. Now back to you, BZ.
Dedicated, trusted, and the latest news. You're watching Del Rio's first advanced morning news show, CDR24.
Gypsy Motorcycling Club recently held a toy drive over at Elks Lodge. Willard Jenkins has more.
Today we have the Toys for Tots. We came together with the Gypsies to make this happen. Our motto is putting a smile on every child's face by giving out gifts and everything. We did shopping with the Gypsies, and the turnout was beautiful.
The local Gypsy Motorcycle Club in Del Rio and the Elks Lodge joined forces to host the 2024 Toys for Tots, bringing holiday cheer to underprivileged children in the Del Rio community.
So we are the Del Rio chapter MC. We're part of the Gypsies MC International. This year we're doing Toys for Tots. We have over 500 plus toys that we've had donated, not only through us, but through other organizations that have donated to us to give out to the community for the less fortunate kids in our community. Try to give them a little something to smile about for Christmas. Make them happy.
The event held at the Elks Lodge aimed to provide toys and warm clothing to the families in need, ensuring that every child had a reason to smile this Christmas. The collaboration between the two organizations stemmed from a shared commitment to community service. The Gypsy MC International, known for their philanthropic efforts, took the lead in organizing Toys for Tots.
So our message to the community is everybody needs help. And when people are down, stop kicking them down and try to lift them back up. That's what we're all about. We're not trying to put anybody down. We want to see everybody succeed and be as happy as possible. We want everybody to be lifted up just like we are lifted up. We're all not in the same financial situation, but the ones that are in a better situation should be willing to and be kind to the ones that are in less situation, and that's what we try to put out there.
Toys for Tots proved to be a resounding success, with over 500 toys collected through the generosity of club members and other participating organizations. The toys were distributed to 37 families, carefully selected based on the need and the number of children in each household. The event also saw the participation of Miss Del Rio royalty.
Hello, I'm Princess Orotra, and I'm second runner-up for Miss Del Rio IGNC, and we're here for Toys for Tots, and I'm super blessed to be here with Audrey.
Hello, my name is Audrey Benavides, and I'm your former Miss Valverde, and also former first runner-up for Miss Del Rio. And I think this Toys for Tots is such a great experience. I love being here, and I love looking at the smile on the kids' faces.
The success of the 2024 Toys for Tots underscored the spirit of generosity and community that defines Del Rio. Through the combined efforts of Gypsy MC International and the Elks Lodge, the event brought holiday cheer, proving that the greatest gifts are those that are shared with others.
Beautiful. We had a blast. Didn't expect as many children as we got, but we got what we got, and we're happy with it. Hopefully next year we get more.
A heartwarming event. Thank you to the Gypsy Motorcycle Club and Elks Lodge for hosting this amazing event. The following summary is from an article written by Alondra Sanchez, our journalist here at Connect Del Rio. Del Rio is implementing a new parking ordinance starting January 1st, 2025, with a grace period for residents to adjust. The ordinance aims to improve safety and traffic flow by addressing issues like blocked driveways and sidewalks. Key changes include maintaining a 20-foot distance from intersections, prohibiting sidewalk blockage, and limiting oversized vehicle parking. A 48-hour parking limit will be enforced for all vehicles, including recreational ones, unless explicit permission is granted by homeowners. The city will provide educational resources and reminders before stricter enforcement begins on February 1st. You can read more from Alondra on this topic and in detail on connectdelrio.com. Connect Del Rio recently held their end-of-year keynote presentation. It was held this past Saturday, December 21st, 2025. The keynote opened up with their cinematic year in review. We'd like to show you that now.
I'm very proud of what we're doing. I'm very proud of the city of Del Rio, very proud of our chambers, of the industrial developers that are here.
We do these events to help clear the shelter and rescues locally here in Del Rio.
We're doing history in Del Rio today. We're doing live bull riding on Main Street.
And so we're doing a back to school teacher appreciation vendor fair.
First and foremost, I want to say thank you guys so much for coming up. I didn't realize how much this movie meant to the city of Del Rio until I got in here.
Sorry guys, kind of emotional, it's just kind of one of those things,
Actually, I'm speechless. This event is going to really put Del Rio on the map. I think it's very exciting. It's going to put that vision of culture and our kids, man.
Some noise for the actors!
And I think it was just time for people to start knowing about our stories.
Mocajetes hosts their grand opening. Chelas holds a grand opening. The Rotary Club holds a ribbon cutting. The city holds a ribbon cutting. Del Rio Skate Garden finally has its groundbreaking ceremony.
These projects do take some time. As we can see back here, once it comes to life, it's something that we can all enjoy.
We're excited to be here in San Felipe, celebrating this momentous occasion.
So right now, I'm just, full of happiness. Just more than anything, I guess the word that I can say is very grateful.
We're very
excited for the eclipse. This is not going to happen until 2044 again.
Today we had the Solar Eclipse Fun Run.
Free drinks!
We're out here live at the Rocky Loud Music Festival. So now we're out here rocking.
Tonight is our finale of Noches Musicales.
We don't really see this type of turnout for events like this back home.
Today was just a really good day for the Education Foundation and the school district.
A wonderful look back at our year here at Connect Del Rio. The following businesses were named Business of the Year for their categories. In the Up and Coming Business of the Year category, the winner was Pretty Female Company. In the Community Choice Business of the Year category, we had Cardinal Points Coffee come in second place. And your Community Choice Business of the Year is D&A Hibachi Express. Congratulations to all businesses. Finally, our official Connect Del Rio Business of the Year had 5 Points Market come in second place. And the Connect Del Rio Business of the Year is The Gym. Here is a short video. We're just about ready to close out, but before we do, we got one more look at our weather and a look at our upcoming events. We'll see you after these messages.
This episode of CDR24 Morning News Show is brought to you by Texas Heritage Real Estate, helping people find a place to call home while specializing in property management, farm and ranch, residential, and commercial. Texas Heritage Real Estate is your property partner in Texas. Southwest Assisted Living, a long-term care 360 senior home in Del Rio, Texas, specializing in having a secure facility, offering companionship and other senior services. Southwest Assisted Living offers the highest standard care for their seniors. Monsiváis Lawn Service, tree trimmings and all types of general landscaping. Call today for a free estimate. Lone Star Vitality, the perfect combination of knowledge and great products. A new way to improve your health. Lone Star Vitality has some of the best prices in town and has the best variety of hemp and CBD products. Border Federal Credit Union, supporting our community and helping you achieve your financial goals. Border FCU is your trusted partner for checking accounts, loans, investments, and much more. Comfort Tech Service Now. When it comes to ensuring the comfort and safety of your home, you need a reliable service provider that you can trust. Comfort Tech Service Now in Del Rio, Texas offers a comprehensive range of HVAC, plumbing, and electrical services tailored to meet your needs. Huerta La Esmeralda is selling pecans. Contact Huerta La Esmeralda at 830-719-5703 or contact them on WhatsApp to fill your craving on pecans. Texas Construction Company and Handyman Services, offering a variety of services for commercial and residential locations. From painting and tile work to cabinets and rental services, Texas Construction Company is there for you. Anam Ultima Moda, a grand liquidation of dresses and accessories is happening now. Find incredible discounts ranging from 30% to 70% with additional discounts available for wholesale. Contact or visit them today in Acuña. We'll be right back after these messages.
When your home needs expert care, Comfort Tech Service Now is here for you. Whether it's HVAC, plumbing, or electrical services, we've got you covered with skilled technicians ready to handle any issue. With our fixed right or it's free, your satisfaction is our top priority. From routine maintenance to emergency repairs, we're here ensuring your home stays comfortable and safe.
Service now!
Call Comfort Tech Service now, where your home's comfort is always our mission.
And now, some listings from Texas Heritage Real Estate. Texas Heritage Real Estate, your property partner in Texas.
It is time for Del Rio to grow. Whether it be through Find a Professional, a feature that allows Del Rions to find any business in town. Or maybe you might find yourself using Food Truck Central, a one-stop spot for all things food trucks. Or just maybe, you're open to the idea that video news is the future of Del Rio.
Here is your top story.
We are working towards establishing Del Rio's first active video news station. And more importantly, we're working towards a better Del Rio. Promoting local businesses, showcasing our community, and being a center point for information. We are Connect Del Rio, leading the digital change.
This is your local weather report with meteorologist Alexander Menchaca.
Welcome to the Weather Report. This is meteorologist Alexander Menchaca, and you're watching this weather report that's brought to you by Comfort Tech Service Now. You're starting to see that sunshine come out here in Del Rio. You probably have some questions, especially yesterday since we saw that temperature hit around the 80-degree mark. You know, temperatures usually in Del Rio average around 70 degrees for December, so that warmer weather yesterday, you are noticing it. And we'll have some more information with that shortly. But let's also take a look on how significant that warm weather has been here for Texas. This is a video that occurred on Christmas Eve day near El Campo, Texas. Because we've had that surge of heat out in the southeastern portion of Texas, we've been having some cold fronts moving on through, and they sparked some severe weather Christmas Eve. Like I said, this is a tornado that occurred just an hour east of Houston. And unfortunately, that area is going to have a chance for severe weather again today. But that just gives you an idea of how diverse, Texas is. Here in Del Rio, we're completely sunny and comfortable here on Christmas Day, and other places are experiencing tornadoes. And just to give you an idea, this tornado has not been officially, rated, but reports off on Twitter and whatnot are showing that it could possibly be an EF2, EF3, which is a pretty impressive tornado. No fatalities have been reported, and maybe a few barns have been messed up, but really impressive weather that we've been seeing here in Texas. And just talking about that warm weather, currently right now in Del Rio, we are around the 50-degree mark. We are seeing temperatures increase to around the 60s already, as we're seeing mostly sunny skies. This is a beautiful picture out by our studios here on Cantu Street. A real beautiful day is expected, and another warm day is expected. And speaking about warm, let's look at those highs for today. Temperatures are expected to be in the lower 80s again for Del Rio. 82, like I said, this is generally abnormal here in Del Rio. We are expected that warm weather here in the December, but this is about 10 to 15 degrees above average. So we are expecting warm here in South Texas. 82 for Del Rio, 82 in Eagle Pass, 80 for Uvalde. San Antonio is going to be around the 80-degree mark as well. If you're looking for that cooler weather, it's going to be in the hill country and the big country, as they're expected to be in the mid to low 70s. Tonight looks really well as well. We're expected to be in the mid to low 40s, mostly clear skies. And we've seen Del Rio around 45 degrees. Eagle Pass will be about 46, Uvalde around 43. Around the I-35 corridor, you'll see temperatures around the 50s and upper 40s as well. So let's get you set for this upcoming week as we're ending 2024. We are expected to have a dry cold front move through the area. It's going to swing on through very quickly when this graphic resets. And with that dry cold front today, you're not going to see any rain. You're not going to see a big temperature change. You are going to see some winds. Winds are going to increase today, and you're also slowly going to see that humidity level begin to drop. We do have another dry cold front that's expected to move through on Monday, and you see that colder air beginning to seep in. Because of that cold front on Monday, it is going to bring some changes, and they may be as early as New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So let's go ahead and take a look at that New Year's Eve forecast for you. So we are expected temperatures on New Year's Eve to be in the 70s in the afternoon. We're expecting an awesome day, by the way. But we are expected to return to more normal temperatures here in Del Rio, which is around the 70s. And, you know, we aren't going to expect too much wind. You know, it's going to be around 6 miles per hour from the northwest. Temperatures begin to drop around 6 p.m. We're around the upper 60s. By the time we get into the evening portion of the night, we are expected Del Rio to be around 57. And when we ring in that new year, we are expected to be around that 50-degree mark. Really nice, you know, New Year's Eve, really cooler New Year's Eve than we've seen the last couple of days. But really good opportunity to do those fireworks, get those cookouts going. The weather's going to be absolutely awesome. You just may want to wear that light jacket if you're going to be outside. And let's go look at that 5-day forecast for you. Like I said, we are expected a light cold front to move on through today. No rain is expected. We're just going to expect those wind speeds to increase. We are going to stay on the warm side, as there was going to be in the 80-degree mark for the next couple of days. When that dry cold front moves in again on Monday, we are slowly going to see that cold air filter in, and we're going to see temperatures finally get back to normal on New Year's Eve around 72, like we were saying, and New Year's Day. New Year's Day, we are expected temperatures to be a little bit more cooler, as we're going to be around 64, but mostly sunny weather is expected throughout the week, and we're going to ring in that 2025 with really comfortable and real seasonal weather here for Del Rio. This weather report's been brought to you by Comfort Tech Service Now, and now back to you, BZ.
Dedicated, trusted, and the latest news. You're watching Del Rio's first advanced morning news show, CDR24.
Thank you, Alexander, for that weather report. Let's close things out with event highlight. Minor Farms is hosting a Christmas petting zoo on December 27th and 28th from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Admission is $5 per person, with children under 2 admitted free, and proceeds benefit the Del Rio High School Agriculture Club. The petting zoo will be held at 305 Alderete Lane and will offer feed tokens, horse rides, and drinks for purchase. Payment methods include Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, and cash, with a 3% fee added for electronic purchases. The Chamber of Commerce website has the 2024 End-of-Year Bash listed. Dance the night away with La Química, Estilo, and Los de Oro. Friday, December 27th, 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. in the Del Rio Civic Center Pecan Ballroom. VIP tables are available for $250, offering 8 seats, and a portion of the proceeds will benefit the Del Rio Parks Foundation. For more information or to purchase tickets, call 830-356-0295. Del Rio, thank you so much for having me this morning. Thank you so much for all of your help. I hope you have a good day. How do you think everything went? Are we good?
Oh yeah, I think it went awesome. Thank you for filling in.
Oh my gosh,
and
yes.
Really excited that, just like you were saying, I know people in Del Rio really like that colder weather, so I'm excited that we're going to ring in that new year and things are going to finally change. But I do love that warm weather. I feel like when it's cold, you just don't want to move at all. So
yeah,
I love that it's going to be a little bit warmer on the warm side right now.
Yeah, Del Rio people are not meant too much for the cold.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Before we go offline, we want to thank you for watching this morning's episode. We'd also like to close out with our mission statement. Connect Del Rio's mission is to create and structure a centralized online source that hosts the latest information, high-end services, and tools that benefit and progress the city of Del Rio.
We envision a future where we have established a new status quo that helps our city improve its online infrastructure.
Lastly, Connect Del Rio will always strive to help improve our community overall and provide quality work that you would normally only see in large cities. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you again later in this month on
CDR